someone is realizing that they love you after walking away from you. And the reason why they're realizing it is because they're realizing that they were creating too much pressure in the connection because they had so many insecurities being with you. This person always saw you as someone they could never have because you had such a special light. You were such a special person. You could have been intuitive or really special or magic or powerful. And this person from the beginning, they always were intimidated about being with you. They never felt like they were your equal. So I see that there was always a sense of pressure with this person when it came to them letting themselves go. Because deep down, they kind of felt like you were always going to leave them or you were going to end up realizing that you could do better. And I see that what happened with this is that you ended up walking away from this person, not because you wanted someone else, not because you wanted another relationship or you wanted another connection. You walked away from this person because they were the ones that stopped fighting for you. They were the ones that stopped showing you any type of energy or any type of effort. And I see that what happened is you were the one that actually became the most emotionally vulnerable in the connection. You were the one that gave yourself to this person fully. You were the one that was open. You were the one that ended up getting hurt. And I'm almost seeing that it's like you're always the one that ends up getting hurt. But I feel like you were the one that really loved this person and you were the one that really let go when it came to this person. Now I see that what's happening is it's like the roles are now getting reversed, because I see that you're detaching or you've detached because you've walked away, whereas now this person is kind of realizing that they're the ones that can't actually move forward, because they're the ones that are realizing that they did love you, but they loved you more than they thought they loved you. Because what was happening with this person is they were loving themselves more than they were loving you. Not in a way that was toxic, not in a way that was like ego, but more in a way where they chose to love themselves more because they chose to accept the fact that they weren't going to be okay with losing you. And that's the reason why they didn't become emotionally vulnerable with you, because this person didn't trust they could let themselves go when it came to you. But what's happening now with this energy, now there's this sense of pressure that's been released, because now this person doesn't feel like they have to keep you, or now this person doesn't feel like there's a sense of pressure. So what's happening is this person's now opening themselves up fully. And now that they're on their own completely, this person is now realizing that they did love you more than they thought they loved you to begin with. They were always just scared. But now that it's almost like now that they can't really choose themselves because they're on their own anyway, it's now this person's actually realizing that they wish they had chosen you over them choosing themselves and their insecurities. Now, I see that what will happen between you and this person moving forward, we have the 10 of Cups and we have the Knight of Swords. This person is hopping from relationship to relationship, or they're with someone else. For some reason, there's hot and cold energy that's coming through from this person or for this person. So this person's either in a relationship that runs very hot and very cold, or they're jumping from relationships where there are mixed signals happening and mixed intentions and mixed emotions happening. This person does not have the same emotional intimacy that they had with you. And it doesn't look like this person's going to find it in other relationships. Even if this person is with someone else, there is not the same amount of emotional intimacy present consistently that they are having with other people. There is an inconsistency of energy this person is dealing with. But I see this person trying to move on from you. They're trying to move on from you, but they're going to struggle. This person's going to struggle to move on from you because they're realizing that they were wrong about everything in the beginning to actually begin with here. I feel like you're dealing with an ex that's now becoming passive aggressive towards you, and it makes no absolute sense to you because you went through no contact with this person for such a long time and they gave you nothing. And now you're seeing this person becoming passive aggressive towards you. But I see that what's happening with the 5 of Wands, with the Messenger of Water, I see that what's happening is this person is pissed off that you're not communicating to them. They're not going to tell you. It's the reason why they're becoming passive aggressive, because they can't tell you the truth that they're pissed off with you, that you're not reaching out to them or you're not responding to their messages. Because with the Five of Wands, they want to create conflict and contradiction to stop you from moving forward, because they don't want to see you with someone else, or they don't want to see that you have the ability to move forward, because they feel threatened to see you move forward. Because what happened with the Five of Wands is that there was a breakup or a separation, and you did the breakup and the separation because this person was being indecisive and they weren't making a choice or a decision about you. This person was still giving you love and they were love bombing you. And the reason why they're so pissed off is because they were becoming emotionally vulnerable to you, and they are now annoyed that they're the ones that let themselves go and they have zero commitment that's happening. But you didn't know they were actually becoming emotionally vulnerable because they were still emotionally distant. So it was the reason why this person was love bombing you, because they wanted to tell you that they were being emotionally vulnerable to make you feel safe and to make you feel reassured so you weren't going to leave. But this person did it dirty. They did a betrayal. Because they knew what they were doing. They knew they were still holding themselves back, and they wanted to already be in a commitment and be in a relationship with you because they wanted you to feel like you were in one with them without actually telling you that it was a relationship. So this person is so pissed off that you're not reaching out to them or you're not responding to them. But the thing is it's like you do. For some people, some of you do end up reaching out to this person and they get pissy and they end up blocking you. And they do that because you're actually not giving them the response it is they're after. So this person actually hasn't healed from the breakup because they're so still emotionally insecure about it. And it's the reason why they're being emotionally immature, because they're so insecure about the breakup, because there's no confession, there's no forgiveness, but you're not saying anything to this person about how you feel emotionally. And this person has to hold back on their love, because they have to hold back on their love as a lack of control, because the fact this person can't love you anymore, even if they call it healthy love, is giving this person so much anxiety and contradiction, because the more they can't love you, the more they have to accept the fact that they see you slowly moving on away from them and they can't have you. But the more they want you, the more you move forward, the more this person wants you. So this person at the moment is in a state of turmoil because they don't know what to do. And they keep blocking you as a way to try and keep a chase happening. But it's a way to try and gain control, and it's also a way to try and get back at you because you're the one that ended up breaking up with this person and they can't handle it. They can't handle it because they feel ghosted, they feel abandoned, and they feel threatened. But the thing is they were the ones that were love bombing you. Therefore, they're getting a taste of their own medicine now. And even though this person will say that you're being cruel, you're being nasty, you're leading them on, they're all tactics to try and make you feel guilty about you moving forward. Because this person cannot communicate to you that they are so upset that you're moving forward. And the only way they can vent is by getting out their aggression. The only way they can give you a response is by them becoming passive aggressive, because you've gone cold turkey, you've got no communication at all, and this person feels absolutely threatened by your ability to move on from them. I feel like someone's crazily, obsessively waiting to hear from you, either on their phone or on social media. But I see that this person, they're driving themselves crazy overthinking that you're with someone else. And it's the reason why they think that you're not responding. But I see that what's happening is this person eventually ends up caving. They end up giving in and they end up reaching out to you because they get so freaking scared that you've moved on, right? With the Magician. So then with the Seven of Swords, this person, they're in denial about something with the Seven of Swords. But I feel like this person ends up caving in and they end up messaging you because they get so scared that they're not hearing from you. So they either think that you've moved on or they think that you're with someone else. Now I see that when you don't respond to this person thinks that you're playing hard to get. But I see they're so annoyed. They're annoyed at you, but they're really annoyed about them in themselves. And it's the reason why they're putting it on you, because you're triggering the hell out of this person and they can't tell you the truth because you're not communicating and you're not responding to them. So this person, they're actually using the fact that they say that you're playing hard to get as a way to keep you. This person is so desperate to try and stop you from moving on. They're so desperate to try and stop you from moving on. But they're also still in denial about something. With the Page of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It's like at some point this person even tries to bury their emotions because they get so annoyed and so angry that you're not there. So it's like this person tries to kind of get over how they feel about you romantically, but they can't. Because it's like the more that you're not there, the more that they want you and the more that they chase you. But they're still in denial over the fact that they won't say that they love you. And they won't say that they love you because it's like they haven't won you back yet. But I see that with the Hanged Man being in the reversal and the King of Pentacles, you feel like this person's being ego and prideful because they won't admit that they love you. But they're annoyed at you for not communicating to them. So they don't want to say that they love you, because they're trying to get back at you for the fact that they think that you're moving on. But then I see that with the Hanged Man being here in the reversal and the Eight of Wands, this person thinks that you're playing hard to get because you're trying to get back at them because they kept you waiting, with the Hanged Man being in the reversal. But I see that there's something that happened between you and this person, but this person won't see it from your perspective. Therefore, this person won't say that it actually happened. But I see there was more manipulation here that happened. And I see that what it is I feel like this person made you actually feel like you were in a relationship with them without giving you commitment. Because there was an energy where they kept you waiting. So I see that what you're actually really annoyed about is the fact that you're not getting the response that you need from this person, and that's why you're still there. So it's not that you're playing hard to get. It's that you want the response that you need to make a choice or a decision. Emotions aside, romantic feelings aside, you need more facts. You need more answers in this situation. You need more clarity, and this person hasn't given it to you because they say that you're playing hard to get. But in reality, you need a certain response. You need a certain answer with the Eight of Wands, and they're not giving it to you. And what's really ironic here in the first place is that this person was always the one that pushed you away because you weren't giving them the response that they needed or they wanted. But now it's like karma, and it's coming to this person twofolds because it's like everything they're trying to do to keep you is like a desperate attempt. And it's all stemming down from what they think they already know rather than what they're choosing to believe they can grow from. So it's like all of their unhealed energy of abandonment, this is what's reflecting through their manipulation, their mixed hot and cold energies, because they're terrified. They're freaking terrified of being alone. But this is the biggest thing, and this person's not even going to say this to you. They are more worried than anything of being alone, even more so now, because they're scared of losing you. And they've never lost someone like you before. So they've never had to deal with an energy of being scared to be on their own, because they've never lost someone like you in their life. They've never had so much love and then felt like it's all just been taken away in a blur. But the thing is it's like the King of Pentacles, it's this person's karma. It's this person's karma with the Justice. Now, I'm not saying this person's a bad person, but this person's going through karma and you're not responding to this person because, to be quite frankly honest, they're still causing you so much contradiction and anxiety, and you just want peace. You just want contentment. You've already left. You've already left this person emotionally, spiritually, and physically. You've already left this person, and with the Three of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles being in the reversal, you just want to have fun now. You just want to have fun. And in 2023, it's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a brand new beginning. You're manifesting something long term.